very talented individual herself. She was the winner of the 6-year-old class in the RDS. She's only produced 4 foals so far, and this foal is the first foal that she's produced. Her eldest is a daughter of Courage, and she was a very talented loose jumper called Bolivon Corval. She's been retained for breeding. So a bit of an archetypal flight exam herself. As I say, she was the winner of the 6-year-old final in the RDS. She's very quick against the clock, a real fighter. She's a daughter of very good flight who's responsible for some top-class jumpers, including the mighty Ado Annie, that was such a prolific winner in the States. She accumulated 281 show jumping points in her career, and if my memory serves me correctly, she went to school as an 8-year-old. So she put those points up very abruptly, and she jumped with Ger O'Neill and Richie Maloney, and certainly was a very prolific winner. And I suppose I could advise everybody if they're looking to buy a colt that is very quiet and laid back and no energy, this is probably the wrong one. Lot number 2 was by Ramiro B, and she is currently 5 years old, and she's jumping on the circuit at the moment and has 46 points to date. I think this is a really good looking well-topped colt with a fantastic sire line, being Lancelot cruising in Clover Hill. And Lancelot has been pretty much a revelation as a sire in Ireland itself. He's already responsible for Night Star Grand Prix show jumpers, including Pavarotti and Titus. Dam of this foal competed herself, and she accumulated 87 points before going to stud. She was a full sister to Badger Hill Cruise Control, who competed in the national 5-year-old classes with Greg Roderick, and she is a half-sister to the 120 show jumper Shannondale High Five, who competed with Scotty Barkley. She's from the same dam line as the 130 show jumper Ringwood Diamond in, and the 2-star adventure Phineas Flynn. I suppose I take the opportunity to extend my thanks to Marcus O'Donnell from Horse and Breeder, who provided all the pedigree information here. And I feel that the dam line at the bottom of your page of the catalogue makes the pedigree very clear and easy to understand. And I'd like to thank you for all the work you've done, absolutely free of charge to the Irish Breeders' Catalogue. So, lot number 3, coming to fantastic year end that we'll never forget in the RDS last year, and unfortunately he has passed. So this is a rare opportunity to get your hands on a son of a horse that is an absolute legend. Dammed by Lux Zen, Grand Dam by Diamond Lad, Ring Grand Dam by First Consul. This colt is from the immediate family of Walterstown Clover and Walterstown Cruise. Walterstown Clover, who competed with Colin Keane, jumped up to the metre 40 level. It does say 1 metre 30 level in your book, but she was a very talented mare. She did jump up as far as 1 metre 40. The dam Campanella Jewel, she's a half sister to the. The dam is a half sister to Walterstown Clover. My mistake. She's a 150 jumper, Walterstown Clover. This is a very well proven dam line. As you can see, Caratouche comes up there from a different branch of the same family. And I think the show and this sale really highlights the fact that these jumpers don't just get it from anywhere. And as you see throughout the day, a lot of the good jumpers have very dam out of a diamond of trunks, Grand Dam out of a sky by Great Grand Dam. Sitting in the ring is absolutely Grand Prix show jumper, Mullentine Blackball, and competes currently with Michael Kelly.
No, Andrew jumper in America.
This is a super individual. I think myself is a young foal, only June foal here, and from a very, very strong downline, including, as already mentioned, Valentine Blackgall, Clark Ferrero, Point 2 Elvis, who's currently competing on the Grand Prix circuit with Kenneth McMahon. We're very lucky that these young sport horses have sent us down this filly to offer for sale. It's not very often that you get an opportunity to purchase a filly with such an outstanding pedigree with the very talented sire Milo Carthago, who is currently successfully competing and winning regularly at the highest level at Grand Prix with 10 number of goals for France. And then, of course, we must bear in mind that this mare has already produced a 140 jumper. There's another very, very strong downline. Sammy at My Lady is a half listed to the Nations Cup show jumper Close Call, and to the Grand Prix show jumper Diamond Cara. The ESI Lady is also a half listed to the Ladies of Kenya Cavalier, who is the dam of Arabella in the Agacan and at the Nations Cup level and 5-star Grand Prix level with Keane O'Connor. The second dam is Kenny Lady in the full list of the international show jumper Diamond Exchange, who is the Ireland at the international level with Jessica Curtin. The third dam is a half list of the international show jumper Carly Radar. And the next dam was European champion Broodmare 2 years in a row, also half sisters to Special Envoy. This is the family of Imperial Cavalier, HHS Pinky and Clinton Jack, who was incidentally placed in our Irish Breeders' Classic final last year. Dam out of a Cavalier Grand Dam, out of a Diamond Serpent Break Grand Dam. The most interesting thing about this goal is the dam is actually not the mare you see in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. The dam will compete in the Irish Breeders' Classic Grand Final in a few moments. This goal was born by embryo transfer, a son of the prolific winning Buckaloo, who competed very, very highest level with Marcus Heaney. Dam by Birdie. The Grand Dam by Cavalier is a sister to several brood mares who have already produced top-class performers, and every strand of this pedigree, ladies and gentlemen, produces jumpers at the highest level.
Tom, how are you? Not too bad. What are you, Dix? You got home okay? Yeah, thanks a million.
The Scala Dam is a half-sister to 140 show jumper Ballypatrick this week, who competed in the World Championships in Lanark with Greg Roderick. Is a 140 jumper. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is an opportunity to get into certainly one of the best dam lines in our country and possibly one of the best dam lines in Europe, without a doubt. And by a sire that's proven to produce top-notch jumpers and competing successfully himself. Lot number 7 is Mermis Orson, a ranking English dam. This fellow is already a brother to Coppendale, who competed at the World Breeding Championships for young horses in Lanark. Coppendale and John Cuddy won the Irish Sport Horse Club Show Jumping Series for 5-year-olds in 2008. Lanark were victorious in the consolation class, finishing almost 4 seconds ahead of the field. And I suppose if you want to put that in racing terms, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be talking about 16 lengths in a world championship. So certainly a brother in the ring to a very, very talented performer. Son of Mermis, as you can see, he's an absolutely stunning mover, like several progeny by the sire. Mermis has been a very successful producer of jumpers from limited opportunities. He was 2012 Rolex World Cup winner. Down at the close in the ring, SH Dream of Glory is a half-sister to the promising 5-year-old show jumper. Honestly stood argy-bargy with Alexandra Butler, who recently placed third into the 120 S at Kylo. The second dam of the close in the ring, Arctic Battle, placed third in the 5-year-old Cavan Indoor Championships. Arctic Battle is also sister to Warrentown Lass, who won a 5-year-old class in military. So he's a grandson of cruising, ladies and gentlemen, from a very attractive dam by Cavalier, out of a Queen-Am de Revel Grand Dam, out of a Knockboy Great Grand Dam. This year competed in Lumen in the one-star international show for young horses. And this is one of only 2 fillies in today's sale. And I think it's very important to note with golden-haired daughters are highly sought after in sport and in breeding. In fact, so much as to say that usually the arrangement which is good for a golden-haired demon would be that a daughter would require a higher stud fee being paid than if you have a son from your mare. So fillies are certainly highly regarded on the continent as being extremely prolific brood mares, and it's not very. And Chaco Blue is now deceased, and I'm reliably informed that all the frozen semen that has been available in Ireland has been removed from the country by the stallion's owners. Chaco Blue himself competed up to 160 level. I think aside from this cold breeding, which is obviously exceptional, I think that everyone must agree when they see him. He's an outstanding individual in his own right. Dan was a very talented jumper herself by looks dead. Her name's Sea Top Lady, and she's a half-sister to the promising 2-star eventer Sea Top Boy, who's competed with Fraser Duffy. The 3rd dam by Lawton Steele competed with Jimmy Dermody in the 5-year-old in the RDS Horse Show. The dam herself, she was never broken in ring, but she did lose jump, and she was a finalist at the Cavan 3-year-old in East Dale. And he's a son of Harlequin out of the Cavalier Dam, out of the Clover Hills Grand Dam. The dam's good step competed up to 1 metre 30 level with Francis Connors and gained 145 SAI points. She's a full sister to the 140 Grand Prix performer Jumpstart. Also a full sister to the 130 show jumper Mulligrin Dolphin. And the Irish Sport Horse approved stallion Shannondale Y2K, who is an extremely talented performer himself. The 2nd dam, Riverstown Lady, is a full sister to the 3-star adventurer Carnalac